So J.D. Vance did a press conference of which he was asked several questions. Now I want to point out two of those. One is how much time does Hamas have to lay down its arms? Now personally, I don't think that's the type of question that you would ask in that region. And I think for obvious reasons. So I really don't think that that question should have been asked by a journalist. On the flip side, I know people want to know, but I really think respectfully in relation to his life to ask that type of question, being that he's in that region, I just don't think it's the right timely question. Also, he was asked if he plans to strike Iran again. Almost the same difference. Now, I'm not a fly on the wall, neither are you. It would be wrong to script the questions ahead of time. Then again, some might argue and say this was scripted because it's fortune cookie time, they're leading or something. But be it as it may, these are two of many questions that were asked. I want you to see how he handles it, because it gave me pause. I wasn't going to do a follow-up on JD until a few days from now. But you're going to see why I had to do this video. So check this out.
Well, look, the president actually put out a tweet this morning that I thought was very instructive. We know that Hamas has to comply with the deal, and if Hamas doesn't comply with the deal, very bad things are going to happen. But I'm not going to do what the President of the United States has thus far refused to do, which is put an explicit deadline on it, because a lot of this stuff is difficult. A lot of this stuff is unpredictable. You basically have two regions in Gaza, one of which is relatively safe, I would say very safe, and one of which is incredibly dangerous. And part of ensuring that we get to a durable peace is to broaden the scope of the area that's safe. And the International Security Force is a big part of that. We don't yet have the International Security Force set up. That's something we're working towards. We have a number of volunteers who want to participate in that International Security Force. So my point is, I don't think it's actually advisable for us to say this has to be done in a week, because a lot of this work is very hard. It's never been done before, and in order for us to give it a chance to succeed, we've got to be a little bit flexible. I think what you're seeing from our Gulf Arab friends, certainly from our Israeli friends, is a certain amount of impatience with Hamas, but we're going to keep on working at this process, and we're going to keep on trying to bring the deceased hostages home, but also make sure that all Gazans are able to live in a prosperous and safe place.
I think he aced it. He aced it. He was very presidential. And in relation to where he's at, where his feet are right now, I believe he aced it. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Now, I'm going to note that this is Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper, C-O-O-P-E-R. It reminds me of Cooper in the Bible. Cooper. There's a Cooper in the Bible who resisted Paul. Remember that story of that? Yeah, I just want to kind of make notation of that. Now, here's the other one.
It's the site that Jesus Christ was crucified in. And I know.
Let's go here.
Well, I'm not going to make any announcements here today. The President of the United States has been very clear about our policy with regards to Iran. So he actually wants Iran to be prosperous. He wants to have good relations with the Iranians, but they cannot have a nuclear weapon. And so we're going to keep on using and exhausting every diplomatic means possible to try to ensure that Iran does not have a nuclear weapon. That's our focus, and that will remain our focus for the indefinite future. Let me just leave us with one final thought here. So I've been to Israel once in my entire life. I came for about 36 hours, and as a Christian, I think the world's Christians will know that this country, that this region of the world means a great deal to me. And at some point today, I hope to go, or at some point in the next couple of days, I should say, I hope to go to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which Christians believe is the site that Jesus Christ was crucified in. And I know that Christians have many titles for Jesus Christ, and one of them is the Prince of Peace. And I ask all people of faith, in particular my fellow Christians, to pray that the Prince of Peace can continue to work a miracle in this region of the world. I think that we have made incredible strides.
This was loaded. He was there, he said, one time in his life. And then he mentioned the number 36. To me, that's like 3 6s, 666. And he also mentioned the Prince of Peace. The Prince of Peace. I'm going to break all that down. It's loaded. I want you to listen to it again. And he's going to go to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which in my mind, I think Christmas, I think Christ, I think sacrifice. It's deep, y'all.
The indefinite future. Let me just leave us with one final thought here. So I've been to Israel once in my entire life. I came for about 36 hours, and
I came for about 36 hours. I believe this is scripted here.
As a Christian, I think the world's Christians will know that this country, that this region of the world means a great deal to me. And at some point today, I hope to go, or at some point in the next couple of days, I should say, I hope to go to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which Christians believe is the site that Jesus Christ was crucified in.
Crucified. Now, the guy name is Cooper. That's 36. And he said 36. Did he not? This guy's name from the Navy is Cooper. Cooper is 36. Is that coincidence? Prince of Peace comes out to 64. Barack Obama is 64 years old. His birthday is August 4th. I took August 4th, 2025, his last birthday. Today is October 21st, 2025. The difference is 79. What's 79? Trump is 79. Is he speaking without speaking? Apparently he is. I mean, to me, it's like he's speaking. All these heavy players are in the equation somehow. Trump and Obama. Now, in 2 days, he said a couple of days, he plans to go into the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Let's learn.
In the heart of Jerusalem stands the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, a sacred site venerated for centuries. Tradition holds this as Calvary, Golgotha, where Jesus was crucified and buried, as recorded in the Gospels. Archaeological evidence points to this area being outside Jerusalem's walls in the 1st century, matching the biblical account. Beneath the church, ancient rock-cut tombs and a rocky outcrop believed to be Golgotha strengthen the case. Today, pilgrims from around the world come here to remember Christ's sacrifice and resurrection. Like and follow for more biblical...
So this is where he's going. JD said he's going to try to make it there.
Okay, we are actually inside the tomb of Jesus right now, which is so exceptional not to have the mind, and the monks don't mind that I'm explaining this inside with all of us. It says that this is the place where the body was placed, David. But on the following Sunday, the body was missing. Why? He has risen. Christos anesti, the Lord has risen. And every Easter, the Greek Orthodox patriarch comes inside for prayer, and when he comes out, his torch is lit. The Holy Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead demonstrates his power every year. And come to the left, Pedro. This proves this was originally the 2,000-year-old tomb carved into brick.
Did you know? Deep in the heart of Jerusalem's Christian quarter lies the most sacred site in Christianity, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. This ancient church is believed to be the very place where Jesus was crucified, buried, and resurrected. For centuries, countless pilgrims from around the world have walked through its gates, each seeking to follow in the footsteps of their Savior. But what secrets and miracles are hidden within these ancient walls? Would you visit this sacred place? Let us know in the comments.
Now, all this reminds me of death. And my mind goes back to yesterday when I did a few videos in relation to the number 30. You guys might remember I did a video yesterday, and there's something else that's bugging me about a 30. I can't remember what the story was, but I did a video yesterday where I literally went out to this place. This is the Gold Coast of Chicago, and it was mentioned that there was a shooting, 30 shell casings. There was no markings on the windows or the doors or the brick where it showed 30 shots rang out. This is on downtown Chicago in the Gold Coast, near downtown. I went there. You owe it to yourself to watch this video. As this particular reporter was reporting, 16 seconds later into his actual video, a cab comes up, and the cab has 4547. Now, what is my point? 30 shell casings. Someone was graceful and kind enough to tell me, Pearson, 30 has got to be X. X 3 times is 30, like 10, 10, 10. Now, when I think about that, and I think about what it is that I just showed you with Jesus being crucified, murdered, X'd, I'm thinking that we're real close to something, that they're trying to tell us something. So my mind goes back to this. Let me show you. Economist magazine, December 22nd, 2012. Let me put this in here. Here it is here. Now, in this magazine, see if I can get a good one. I want to get a real good one so you guys can see it. There's going to be a part where you're going to see a triple X. And I thought about it today. See that here? XXX. Let me see if I can get a better one than that. This magazine is from way back in the day, but it shows it. There you go. Look, XXX. And I'm bringing this up for several reasons. Because first of all, it shows, if you see the bandana, it shows Hamas striking Israel. See? Israel, Hamas. So 11 years before October 7th, 2023, when Hamas hit Israel, the Economist magazine put this out. And then you see the world just going crazy. America being, turned over, the Capitol. You see the war generals. You see Barack Obama on a pride boat going through a canal. Canal symbolized like birth, either birth pains or a woman giving birth from her canal. When you have a birth, there's something new coming, like a one world system, something new. Barack Obama going through a canal. But then there's that triple X. And I'm thinking J.D. Vance, is he speaking without speaking? He's going to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, where Jesus, watch this. How many men were next to Jesus as he was crucified on the cross? 2 men, both criminals, were crucified alongside Jesus. So that's 3. You had 3 people. XXX. Are you with me? XXX. Look, XXX. XXX. And like I said in my video yesterday, they kept talking about 30. And someone again put in the comment section, and I've been hearing a few reports either out of Chicago or somewhere else. There was the number 30 has been used the last few weeks, and I can't think of the other story that I heard. I think it was in relation to an immigration story, but I've been hearing 30. If you have been hearing the number 30, put in the comment section. But I'm so glad the person commented yesterday. It made me think. 30. So yeah, XXX. Now again, this came out on December 22nd of 2012. Don't know if this is going to match up in anything, but let's see. Let's see. Because J.D. Vance is going there. Is it trying to forecast the future? So let's look at this. We have 12, 22. Let's get that right. 12/22 of 2012. Right? And he's going to be there on, it appears like the 23rd. Oh my Lord. People, look at the guess I just did. Look at that. December 12th of 2012. Hold on, Pearson. December 22nd. December 22nd of 2012. December 22nd of 2012. 10/23 of 2025. That's the day that J.D. Vance should be at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. It comes out to 4688. What is 4688? Well, people, George Floyd, George Orwell, and JFK died at 46 years old. 46 means death. And everybody knows what 88 is. Trump's text number is 88022. And he erected 2 flagpoles a few months ago, 88 feet tall. Are they teasing us again? Or is this about J.D. Vance? Because he's the one that's going to be there. Look at this. Economist magazine versus the day he's going to be at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. This is deep, y'all. Now, I want to look at this in terms of yesterday's video, because there was a guy in Atlanta who said he was going to, be a SHOOTR. SHOT. He was going to do that at the airport in Atlanta. Well, did you know that he had a bale of hay in his truck? A bale of hay. Doesn't hay remind you of Jesus in the manger? In hay? Look, people, I think they're giving us clues. Look. Jesus in a manger with hay. Look, it's right there. Now let's delve into it because I want you to see it. Yesterday's video, watch.
Like
I told you before, see the purple? The purple with the border?
What kind of car you drive? Huh? What kind of car do you drive? I got a drop off. You got a drop off? Okay, we just have a situation going on. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Now, you see? Watch this. I'm going to show you how the color's going to fall in. Watch this. Red and black, sacrifice. See? Red and black, sacrifice. Is this all staged? There's your blue, there's your purple. There's your blue, there's your purple. It won't always be the same shade. I'm not going to argue about it. I've been teaching for years. If you watch enough of my videos, you'll see the consistency. Tiffany blue, purple, or Tiffany blue and burgundy. It's right there in your face. Red and black is sacrifice. What's coming?
You think there's...
That's for the Phoenicians. The Phoenicians. I'll put that video in the description. Check it out.
see that, yeah?
And there it is again. Right there. Boom. Purple and blue. Right there. I don't make it up. I just decode. And look at her legs. What are her legs doing? They're crossed. That means X. The 24th letter of the alphabet is X. Her legs are crossed. X. That means I'm going to take you out. Literally, like boom, boom, with a weapon. Like crucifixion. And then there's the two colors. Purple and blue. Ain't that something? Like crucifixion. This was done yesterday. People like crucifixion. Now watch this. Yeah.
Is the guy named Billy? Alright, you have hands. Put your hands behind your back, sir.
Now watch this here.
Put your hands behind your back.
Now watch this. Watch the female officer's arms. Let me turn off the volume. Watch her arms. I want you to see this here. Because the guy in the red and black goes back first. Red and black is sacrifice. There he is there. Red and black, sacrifice. Right? Red and black, sacrifice. Like I'm going to take you out. Now I'm going to show you her arms. Watch her forearm. Purple and blue is there. And then you're going to see her arm. See it? Across. Across, people. There's nowhere in the world all this is coincidence. Look at that. And then when they checked his vehicle, in his vehicle, he's got hay. He's got a bale of hay. Come on, man. Come on. They telling us something. And then today, he announced he's going where? He's going where Jesus was buried at? Huh? Come on, man. Something up, baby. He going there? Come on, people. Now look. July 13th, 2024, that's when Trump was hit in the end, Butler, Pennsylvania. 10/23 or 2025, that's when J.D. Vance is going to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. The difference is 666. Like 36 is 666. Like, remember the guy's name, Cooper, 36, 3 6s. Like J.D. Vance said, he was there in Israel in the past for 36 hours. That's 3 6s, 666. They are telling us something, people. Now look at this here. We got J.D. Vance, all right? Church, look. Church of the Holy Sepulchre, Vice President James David Vance. He's the 50th VP. The difference is 614. What is 614? It's Donald Trump. I don't know how it all connects, but I follow my logic. I follow the Spirit of God, and I'm telling you, either they teasing us or something's about to pop off. My name is Franchise Pearson. If you want to help the channel, go to Franchise Blue, click on my portrait right here. Add time for, then click on more. I have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal. I also have a P.O. box if you want to mail a love offering. My videos don't go to the big audience. I'm sure you know why, but we're going to keep the faith and we're going to endure. God bless you. Whatever you can do to help me out, I appreciate it. Thank you.